So I've got a few envelopes here of some recent football card investments that I have made. Last week I talked about lowering your overhead selling more football cards on eBay, especially raw ones valued at around $20 or less using the eBay standard envelope. I've got a couple updates on that for you guys, plus some mail, so let's dig in. So I first want to give a couple updates to the plain white envelope strategy I shared last week, a couple tweaks you can make to your setup that'll make it even more efficient and lower your overhead even more. The first one is from Kane88 about using a 4x6 thermal printer. After the upfront initial cost, it's about 3 cents per label. This saves the cost of ink, but more importantly, time. When applying that label to the front of the envelope, you no longer have to worry about taping it. I do like that a lot. I then want to shout out Blaster Brandon for this tip. He always puts a red do not bend sticker on his envelopes that he gets from Amazon for a very cheap price, about 1 cent per sticker. Last but not least, I think it's very smart, comment here from Dahlia, is that you can also go in when you're selecting that eBay standard envelope, put in the package weight of 1 ounce, and you can get your eBay standard envelope shipping label for 53 cents. And I've confirmed that that strategy does work with a single card in a top loader. All right, so first up, we do have a plain white envelope. And I want to thank everybody for all your support here on the quest. Guys, thanks to you guys, we had over 500 views on the last mail day video last week with over 50 thumbs up. Let's see, what do we got here? Thank you from PWE Sports, a division of Gemini Sports Card. Please follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Little shout out there to Gemini PWE Sports. Never heard of them, but I'm sure that stands for plain white envelope. Oh, wow. Here is one of my favorite off-season investments. So this is a 2018 purple Prism optic. They put it in a card saver too, which is a little sketchy, but yeah, we got it out. That's looking good. It's looking real good, guys. 2018 Optic Contenders on card rookie ticket auto. DJ Chark Jr. drafted at the back end of the second round in 2018. DJ has an athletic profile best comparable to Devontae Parker. I also like to think of DJ being very similar to a guy like Chase Claypool due to his height-adjusted speed score being in the 96th percentile. DJ is what you would consider a phenom. 6'3", 199, running a 4.34 40-yard dash, and the dude can flat out burn defenders on the field and jump over them to make all sorts of incredible plays. The hobby went wild for DJ Chark at the beginning of the 2020 season, sending his base 2018 Prism prices to around $25 to $30 per card. However, early in the season, Gardner Minshew suffered a hand injury and the Jags fell apart after that. Fast forward to this year, we saw another spike in DJ's card values when Trevor Lawrence was drafted, and then Trevor began to disappoint and DJ fractured his ankle in week 4, knocking him out for the remainder of this past season. But when you take a look at Chark's contract, this brings even more intrigue as to what will happen to him in 2022. He's going to be an unrestricted free agent this offseason. Is yet to be seen whether the Jags will re-sign him or if he will move to a new team. What we do know is he's an absolute baller at a very young age of 25 that will drive the hobby wild for his cards once more at some point in 2022, whether that's because the Jags get new coaching and Trevor starts lighting them up, or DJ goes to a new team with a prolific QB. And right now his cards are just so cheap. The fact that I got this card in a plain white envelope should say something to you, as this card is numbered out of just 99, 76 out of 99 here. So I was able to scoop this card up, I believe even in a buy it now format, for $17.05. And what I love is the plain white envelope comes in great condition, and I was able to get this for a total of $18 out the door. On card rookie ticket auto, can't beat that. Love the purple because it coincides with LSU.
Let's go.
Just a phenomenal asset here to my collection that I plan to sell for a profit at some point in 2022. Next package. Ooh. Yeah, let's talk about this for a second, because you guys may be wondering why I've got a base card here of A.J. Brown. Well, the first thing I will tell you is that A.J. Brown is a 2019 rookie, and you're maybe wondering why is that important, and that is because A.J. Brown is a very explosive, elite wide receiver in the NFL. While he battled injuries at 4 different points from the preseason to the regular season's end in 2021, he was still once again one of the most productive wide receivers in the league. His 2.5 yards per route run ranked inside the top 10 among qualifying wide receivers in the regular season. Brown was actually one of 8 receivers to record over 2 yards per route run in the slot and out wide. And he did all that while battling injuries. So you look at his receiving grades from PFF, they're incredible. You look at his height-adjusted speed score, his athletic profile, it's incredible, right? His best comparable player is Andre Johnson. And what's really cool is when you go and look at the quantity of available listings from 2019 of Optic compared to Prism, you have about a third of the available listings for Optic that you do have for Prism. And this comes with the iconic rated rookie logo that we all know and love in the hobby. So for that fact alone, this card has actually been up to a high of $12 to $15 on ComC. I've also seen it recently sell as high as $20 in a buy it now format. I was able to snag this one for $7. It all depends on the entry point. You cannot sit here and say that base cards are dead if you can get a base rated rookie Optic card of an elite player for just a couple dollars. It's all about entry point and upside of the player, and you have to compare it to other relative cards from the same year, from the same player, similar players, to get an idea of the availability, to get an idea of what that card's potential is. And of course, you've obviously got to understand the upside of A.J. Brown, and he's got tremendous upside. He's got #1 wide receiver in the NFL type of upside. And so to be able to snag even a base Optic rated rookie, which is a nice looking card, with the rated rookie logo for just $7, I'm going to take that opportunity all day. Because of the condition, I feel that you put this card in an SGC slab and potentially get a 10 on it, because it does have a pretty high gem rate. I mean, this is a solid thick card. You look at the centering, the corners, the edges, surface, everything looks really good. I think we could be looking at an SGC 10 from this card. Now I can see myself selling that for potentially $50 to $60. Or in a raw format, I could easily see myself flipping it and doubling my money for $20, $25 based on the scarcity factor of 2019 Optic. And you can go and look at Kyler Murray or other elite athletes from 2019, look at their pop counts, look at the available listings between the Prism and Optic. The Optic is considerably more scarce. Oh, and for the next package, we're going to a throwback. The Sandman, Broderick Thomas. They called him the Sandman because he put running backs to sleep. And this is just a really cool 1990 Fleer on-card autograph, guys. Going into my Bucks Hall of Fame PC here. I got this card for $5. $5 with an authentic on-card autograph from 1990. Just brings back so many memories from my childhood. And the Sandman was such a stud linebacker for the Buccaneers in the early 90s. Broderick backed up at outside linebacker and got into all 16 games for the Buccaneers in '89. He was the 6th player chosen in the draft after earning All-America honors his last 2 years at Nebraska. Shout out to BCAV. He had 17 tackles for losses and 10 sacks during his senior season with the Corn Huskers. All right. because we did such a deep dive on DJ Chark and AJ Brown in this episode, this will be our last package for the day. And it's a Devin White. Devin White Illusions. And I love the little red border on this. This is a rookie sign. So this is number 13 out of 99. Rookie card here from Devin White. Another little PC item that I believe was just too cheap for me to pass up. Yeah, I was able to pick this up for $11.50. Signed number 5 overall out of LSU in the 2019 draft. His 2021 grades have not been incredible. He's been pretty solid in the pass rush. He's had only 4 sacks this year though, but he's had 90 solo tackles. He's very fast linebacker on the field. I absolutely expect a very big, bright future for him. I'm a big fan of Devin White. So when I could pick up a rookie auto numbered out of 99 with some color match there, some nice refraction to the front of it for just $11.50, I will grab it. All right, guys, I appreciate y'all. So just a reminder, I just put out an absolute fire Auction Sniper article this morning targeting, I think, a dozen different auction listings of an amazing buy low wide receiver right now in the NFL. So if you want instant access to that and you want the additional takes that I give out on a weekly basis, head over to patreon.com/footballcards. That also earns a special place in my heart. Shout out to all the patrons out there. We got a few new patrons who just joined the Patreon, and we're getting ready to do the giveaway this weekend where we give away about $50 worth of cards every month to a lucky winner, sometimes a few lucky winners. Plus you got the Discord, early access, bonus content, the articles, the whole 9 yards. Plus you get to support the show and help us take this to the next level, provide you guys even more value. So shout out to Jordan and Jorge and Scott and Pizzo and Brady and all the other patrons on the quest. Thank you guys so much. Y'all kick ass. I'll see you in that next video. Peace.